Some weapons are forged to kill. This one was forged to decide. We're talking about the Spear of Destiny, also known as the Holy Lance. It's most famous as the weapon said to have pierced the side of Christ on the cross. But its story, its power, runs much, much deeper into the shadows of history. Ancient sources suggest its influence didn't begin with that fateful day in Jerusalem. Long before the rise of Rome, long before Christianity even existed, certain weapons, certain artifacts were believed to be intrinsically linked to authority itself. They didn't just represent power. They were the source code of command. To possess a relic like the Spear of Destiny wasn't just to rule. It was to be permitted to rule, to have your leadership validated by a force beyond human comprehension. Medieval chronicles are filled with astonishing accounts. They claim that every great empire that held the spear experienced a meteoric rise, an almost supernatural ascent to power. And just as quickly, they collapsed, their foundations turning to dust the very moment the spear was lost from their grasp. Think of the names: Constantine the Great, who legitimized a new faith and built an empire; Charlemagne, who forged a new Roman Empire from the ashes of the old; the Holy Roman emperors who followed, generation after generation. Each of these rulers guarded the spear with an obsessive devotion. They didn't see it as just a holy relic, a symbol of faith. To them, it was a key that unlocked destiny. Legends paint a fascinating picture of the spear as an object with its own will, a consciousness that responded to its bearer. When held by someone deemed unworthy, it brought only misfortune and chaos. When seized by force, the new owner would soon meet a grim and untimely end. It couldn't be taken. It had to be earned. Fast forward to the turbulent 20th century, and the spear resurfaces. Shrouded in modern myth, it was hidden away in a museum in Vienna, where it caught the obsessive attention of a young man who believed that destiny wasn't something to be followed, but something to be commanded. This man, of course, was Adolf Hitler. He seized the spear when he annexed Austria, and for years, his empire seemed unstoppable. Yet, in the final, desperate days of the war, American forces captured the spear. Within hours of it being taken from his possession, Hitler was dead, and his 1,000-year empire crumbled into ruin. Is this all just a string of incredible coincidences? Or are we looking at a pattern woven into the very fabric of history? The oldest texts and traditions offer a warning. They say the spear does not grant power. It confirms alignment. It doesn't choose leaders. It reveals them, acting as a mirror to their true worthiness. It amplifies what is already there. For the just, it brings order. For the tyrannical, it accelerates their downfall. Some esoteric traditions even claim the spear is only one piece of a much larger puzzle, part of a greater set of cosmic instruments used to govern the vast cycles of history. Others believe it's sealed away now, hidden from the world, not because it was lost, but because humanity itself reached a tipping point, a stage where our collective destiny became too volatile, too unstable for any one person to hold its key. The spear was never about ending lives. It was about ending eras. It doesn't kill bodies. It resets the timeline. And if the legends are true, if it ever returns to open hands, history will not simply repeat itself. It will be rebooted entirely. The age we live in now would come to a sudden and definitive end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy exploring the hidden corners of history and myth, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. We'll see you in the next one.